trying to activate this. It wasn't green when I came out here at first. And it's like leaching white. Okay, here. So as usual, there's like, okay, I get it now. I think you guys can see those purple greenish overlays on the pebbles that are in my yard. Okay, I thought that was my phone, but as I stand here, I can also physically see them. And they're entities taking form, interdimensionals taking form. Like, I literally can see them. And because I know everything comes from source, and that I'm interested because I know that everything is love, and even when something seems really evil or twisted, like it probably came from love for something, even if it wasn't love for me. And I get out of the way, you know? Because there are forces bigger than us that we don't understand. I don't have to act the way we would. Do you see all of those like fingerprints everywhere? This is not AI. This is not anything on top of my phone. This is the way that I mean, I feel so arrogant saying me, but it is me. I am the one causing this. It is me, this Elsa in this Elsa body. This is what love looks like. My entire pack and I are making sure that my dog Nichi exists forever with us. And since she was yanked from her organic form, we have to like now bring her into her true form because of the time cycle that we're in. And also comes forth my Tesseraia. There's a reason why all the names matched all of the science that I pumped out in less than a week. This is what it looks like to be an elf. I'm not an elf, but I don't have other words. Anybody's gonna say it's pareidolia or whatever that word is, but see, like this is my camera in normal mode. There was a rainbow in the sky, and I was making shorts, I was making YouTube shorts, like shorter content. But honestly, I don't need people to watch this. I'm not making this so people watch it. It'd be nice if they did. Like, that's who doesn't feel flattered when people are interested in the stuff that we put out, right? But look, there's the formation of the cubes, the flat squares, and I can't take full credit for this because I'm not the rainmaker. And I could test, like, oh, let's have somebody else hold my phone and somebody else take the videos, but for what? Like, what purpose would it serve to destroy all of my own dreams and hope? Nothing. It wouldn't do anything for me or for anybody. But in that video with Skinny Bob, see, like, that's just the space between the sky and here. And my camera catches really interesting stuff, but it's just a phone. See, and then you can just it's just a cloud. Pardon me. It's just a cloud in a phone. It's just a cloud in the sky. The sky doesn't look like that in person. It's way more blue. But those overlays, like on the right, you can see it looking greenish. That's why I try to take these with other cameras, but they don't all work. And is it that my phone is compromised and someone's putting all sorts of stuff on my phone to make me look crazy? Okay, well, that's a lot of effort to make one person look so crazy, right? That's a lot of effort by anybody to do that to someone who's a nobody, don't you think? It's toroidal, man. Like, you're not gonna really see my lights go out because a source is a source, of course, and no one can talk to a source, of course, it is, of course, and that's the source. And look, my little dog on the left, she just ran towards one of the interdimensionals, and anybody can say, oh, that's just AI, those are just, your phone's dirty, whatever, right? Anybody can say that, but I can physically see them here in person, and I can't believe that other people aren't outside looking at them too. I just don't want my neighbors to think I'm some kind of creep. It's radioactivity. I already told everyone. I've told everyone that I could. I've tried telling scientists, people, and average. By average, I mean like average animals. Hey, we're about to get exposed to radioactivity a lot. And someone that I'm very close to asked me like, how much radioactivity? I was like, I actually wouldn't know how to measure it in the way they do here. And the way we do here. It's not the same thing. But I dare say that this is probably why it's so easy for me to see in the dark, and why I don't agree that the dark is the dark, because it's not really dark. It's just your ability to focus on the reflection that is favorable and brings forth the picture. So on Joe Rogan today, they're like, maybe it's gravity causing like all that blurry effect. I think for sure, yes, but also like electromagnetic. It's actually static electricity is probably like magnets. Sure, like gravity, magnetic. It's probably like magnetic, static. You know, like magnetic static electricity. But I mean, gravity could be thought of as a magnet, either a push or a pull of a magnet. And I'm not saying that the globe has the magnets. Like, that's just too many boxes, too limiting to put it into those terms. I don't know if you can see it, but like the big circle is forming on the mountain. And there's a bunch of little arcs like forming. And so how am I doing this? Look, see? She's coming through. I saw Skinny Bob. She was a little girl. And I think they put her lights out. I think they like literally destroyed her container. And that's what that triangle looking shadow is at the end, is when the container expires. And then you can see her little self floating around. Oh, she's here as well. Told you it was purple next. I'm not even looking at the bottom of my screen. I'm like totally focused on the top of my screen. And see how it's green in the middle of my phone? There's some I mean, maybe I'm doing that because I'm holding my phone from the middle. Holy moly, maybe. Maybe. But I do have videos where I turn on circuits and someone's gonna try to murder me and harvest me for 0 point energy. That's not the way it works, okay? But I do have videos where I like turn on lights and stuff like that when I touch this, when I close the circuits, or even when I walk near them. You know, that's not anything new. People have been doing that for a long time. But it's not the lights the way you think they are. That's why I wanted the specific type of light bulbs, because it's the electrostatic magnetic effect with radiation, with low level radiation. But don't come and kill me and try to put the chemical things together, okay? Because obviously look at how that turned out. It's easier to just like let it happen, just like observe it and let it happen, I think. I don't know. I think this video is long enough. There's definitely not AI. I'm definitely not doing anything. See, here's my other hand, right? Like here's me, and I'm gonna hold my phone like in the middle of my phone and see if that's like creating. See, okay, so here's my hand. That's just water coming out of the. And we're gonna have holy rollers being like, there's a shadow and a demon there. No, there's not. No. Something taking form. And certainly, like, harm can attempt to be caused even interdimensionally, but I don't really. Play those games are not fun for me at all. You know, it's like, why would you do that? You know what, I don't really want to know why, because I'm not a therapist. Like, find a therapist, interdimensional, if that's what you got set out to do and that's what you're trying to do. Like, go talk to someone that is okay with seeing the way you see things. About why I'm not that entity. I'm kind of busy having fun.